flabby back fat, or bra fat, as some women like to call it. Today, the micro session that we're going to do, it's the 2 exercise micro session. It's for ladies and guys, and we're tackling that exact area. We're going to be getting rid of some of that flabby back fat. And what I want to show you here are the muscles underneath that area that you're going to be using in the 2 exercises I'm going to show you, so that you can visualize what muscles are doing the work, because this is part of the magic. In addition to the unique, gentle, and safe exercises I teach you, the other part of the magic is knowing with your mind's eye what you're actually training while you're doing it. So check this out. First, some of you already know Jessica. She's one of the many success stories, a remote coaching client from a bunch of years back, but she's one of the few I put on a poster. Her main focal point was getting rid of all the nasty cellulite, the dimples, ripples, and shadows in the trouble zones and problem areas. But she was also noticing that the other parts of her body that were okay when she was younger, before kids, the way she put it was that everything is just turning into one continuous mushy blob. And she wanted to change that. And so, as you could see, of course, we did. It took probably 3 months of consistently doing the right type of training and nutrition and supplements. Which reminds me, if you want the free nutrition guide and supplementation guide, post in the comments, nutrition and supplements, please. And I'll get those links to you later on. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Check this out. This is what we're going to be working. This large muscle is your latissimus dorsi, okay? That is underneath the fat, flabby, puffy area that you want to tighten, tone, get rid of, and have sculpted and shapely and feeling good too. Underneath, when we remove that, underneath we have the latissimus. So we got rid of the latissimus dorsi, the serratus anterior and the serratus posterior. Then we've got some of the shoulder joint muscles underneath the larger deltoid muscles, because the deltoids have been peeled away. So you see some of these. We're going to be using some of those, okay? So we're also going to be using a little bit of the triceps, so you'll be able to tighten up that nasty, flappy bat wing arm stuff. And when you combine it with one of the more recent videos that I posted, another micro session, you'll be able to create another little session targeting all those areas together. All right, so we're going to set this up so you have a good angle. What you're going to need is a very simple band. You could use something like this, or you can even use a bungee like it did in one of the other videos last week. You're going to want to see that one too. And we're going to get a light dumbbell. All right, very light dumbbell. This is only 12 pounds. But here's what you're going to do. Ladies, guys, again, your gender doesn't matter. What matters is that you're training properly. So as I get into the first exercise, in the comments, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. And by the way, the most recent videos have been going crazy. They're starting to go, relatively speaking, I guess, micro-viral. All right, so I want to thank everybody, whether you've been with me from the beginning or you're just finding me now. It means the world to me that I'm able to help you and that you allow me to help you. So I thank you for that. All right, first exercise. We're going to go 8 reps on all these exercises. We're going to be done before you know it. Make sure you save this now so you can come back to it so you don't lose it, because you're not going to just do this today. The other secret is continuously doing it as the weeks and months progress. You don't have to go changing things around like crazy every 4 weeks or this wild periodization stuff. We're not competitive bodybuilders going to try to win trophies and stuff. We're doing this for the benefit of an awesome, functional life, living in a body that we feel good living in. All right, here we go. You're going to let your light dumbbell hang straight down. Same leg back. You're going to lean on your other leg like this. You're slowly pushing back just above hip height like this. And then the whole arm slowly comes down. Notice, I am controlling this. Don't move fast. You see so many people doing this kind of stuff in the gyms. It's crazy. It's freaking bizarre. This is 2025. You shouldn't be training like that anymore. But we know better. So you're going to move slowly so that those muscles I showed you are actually doing the work instead of momentum. Momentum is your enemy. You're also going to get a lot more injuries when you're training fast and sloppy like the mass market crowds are. That's why so many people have their shoulders hurt, their back hurts, their knees hurt. That's not fitness. Your fitness is not supposed to hurt you. It's supposed to help you. So if you're getting hurt and not getting the results you want, you have to change your approach. You finding me today is no accident. Call that a little bit of divine order. All right, so this is probably number 8. Notice the slight pause and then down. All right, check this out. If your balance is not that good and you need to lean on something, find yourself a chair, an ottoman or something, and everything else is the same. Hanging straight down, slowly coming back just above hip height. When you're doing these, you can feel the area where all that flabby back fat is sticking out from your jog bra or your bikini or whatever. You're going to come down slowly. Come up slowly. Pause for the isometric. Control on the eccentric. So it's concentric, slow. Pause on the isometric. Control the eccentric. All right, we're going to do 4 more. And then we're going to go to the next exercise in this micro workout. Remember, if you're just watching and not doing this with me, at least let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. If you want the free nutrition and supplement materials and info and guides, post that in the comments. And give me something specific you would like me to cover in one of the next videos. Be very, very specific. For example, I have a bunch of videos I'm going to be doing for the butt. I think I've got one on the list for thighs, and I've got at least one for the shoulder area. But be specific. Let me know. All right, next exercise. You're going to do either with your bands. A lot of you who've been with me since the beginning know about the bands. If you need good bands, post in the comments. Bands, please. Bands, you have to have good bands. Ironically, I got this bungee at a dollar store, but it comes in handy. Comes in handy. So you could use a good bungee cord, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to demonstrate with a bungee cord for you. So you're going to take your bungee, get a good shoulder width grip like this. You're going to hold it out in front of you, okay? And all you're doing below shoulder height is taking it out to the side like this and then back in. The key here, remember, you want to have your palm facing inward, not down, but in. And so the back of your hand is facing away from you. So we don't want to do this. We want to do this, and we're pulling it out to the side. You should be able to see some of my shoulders and upper back work in there. All this is engaged back here where all that nasty flab and fat are sitting. So we're going to do 4 more reps. And you might need to adjust this. Also, like you see in some of my other videos, you can attach your bands to your home gym, like I have behind there. My home gym system is back there. You can attach it to a wall anchor. You can attach it to a doorway anchor. Lots of options. Or ultimately, you can hold it with the other hand. I'm going to do 2 more for good measure. Again, at the time of this video, the last bunch of videos I've posted are starting to really take off in an incredible kind of way. It's really a testament to middle-aged people or people approaching middle age and beyond need a different way to do this fitness stuff for all the right reasons, for all of life's seasons. Your fitness is not supposed to cripple you. It's not supposed to feel like torture. You don't need to be lifting crazy heavy weights. These biohacker nonsense crazy gurus, they're messing up so many people just to try to position themselves in the marketplace with a wild, extreme message and call out. They're crazy. Don't listen to them. Also, these low-carb diets, yeah, you're going to lose some weight, but you're going to look like a deflated mush bag of saggy skin. You're going to feel lethargic. Your hair's going to be all brittle. You're going to feel weak. You're still not going to want to be seen in a bikini or naked. And so that's proof that this low-carb, carnivore, whatever you want to call it, style of eating is not going to get you where you want to go. The good news is I've got you covered. That's what we've been doing for years. I went to school for this. I've been doing this my whole life. That's how I have coaching clients all around the world who work with me privately. And these videos are my way of giving back to the world, helping other people who might not be able to afford my services. You could do the DIY stuff here from the YouTube channel, or you could join the Total Access program. It's my whole video library, step-by-step follow-along for men and women who really want to do this properly and correctly. All right, woo, I'm feeling the burn there. So, a couple things. Again, let me know where you're tuning in from. I have in addition to the resistance training, the proper muscle training, you want to combine this with proper cardio. So the secret is, number one, being consistent with these, not just doing them today and forgetting, but you want to do them twice a week as part of your back training or your shoulder training or combined. In the other videos that you see on the channel, you can combine these with some of those, especially the upper body. The other thing you want to do, this is important, you want to burn the fat. You want to do an exercise that is actually burning the fat. Yes, this is, but this is primarily resistance for the muscles. It's going to burn some fat, but then we have to do the full body fat burner. Also needs to be done gently, and I'm going to show you the link either here or over here. That is called the Burpees Are Stupid video. It's a mini cardio session done with just your body weight in a very, very gentle way so that you're not breaking your back or jamming your knees, but you're doing body weight cardio. Regardless of what level you are, it's going to challenge you, but it's still going to be doable, and you could do it multiple times a week. You could do it when you're traveling. You could do it when you're at your in-laws, Airbnb, hotel, wherever you are. You can do it because it doesn't require any equipment. And if the weather's not that good or you're in a not so safe city, you can do it indoors. All right? So no excuses. And it's the type of body weight cardio that gets you faster results in a shorter amount of time without the torture, agony, and having to jump around like a crazy circus clown. All right. That's it for today. I could feel this already with just those few easy sets. Give those a try. Let me know what else you want to see. If you want the nutrition and the supplement formula that we all use and talk about, the holistic fitness nurse, Lauren Lilly, talks about it. She takes it. We recommend this to all of our clients. Let us know what else you want to see. You want more legs? You want more butt stuff? You want whatever? Post in the comments, and then let's walk it back in here for a final goodbye. And then those links for the other videos are going to appear. All right, again, visualize what you're doing here, what you're doing with the deeper layer muscles, and the areas of your body that you're looking to work. All right, peace, much love. See you on the next one.